The presented one-act play Matribhumi Ka Maan is written by Sri Hari Krishna Premi. The whole one-act play depicts the Rajputs' devotion towards their motherland. There are a total of 5 characters in this one-act play. Rao Hemu is the ruler of Bundi. Abhay Singh is the commander of Mewar. Maharana Lakha is the ruler of Mewar. Veer Singh is a soldier in the army of Mewar, but his motherland is Bundi and Charni. Along with this, Veer Singh's companions are also described in the one-act play. In the one-act play, for the unity of Rajput devotion, Maharana Lakha wanted Bundi to accept his subordination. Therefore, Mewar King Maharana Lakha sent a message to Rao Hemu of Bundi through his commander Abhay Singh that Bundi should accept Mewar's subordination so that the unorganized power of the Rajputs could be organized and tied into one thread. But Rai first rejected the proposal, saying that Bundi respects the Maharanas but wants to remain independent. They want to follow the discipline of love and not power. They can respect the Maharanas by being an independent state, but they do not like to serve anyone by being under someone. Considering this, Rana Lakha attacked Bundi. But Maharana Lakha, the ruler of Mewar, had to run away after being defeated by Rao Hemu of Bundi in the field of Era fort of Nimra. Therefore, he curses himself and does not want to attend the public meeting due to a feeling of self-reproach. Now he wants to wash away the stigma of defeat on his forehead by defeating the Hadas at any cost. Therefore, Maharana, in anger, swears that he will not eat or drink anything until he enters the fort of Bundi with his army. Now Maharana Lakha had made a vow in anger, but how could he fulfill his vow? In Aaron, Charini harassed Maharana that he should fulfill his vow by believing in a fake fort. Maharana accepted this proposal because he wanted to punish the Hadas for their insolence and also wanted to follow his vow. To fulfill Maharana's vow, a fake fort of Bundi was built and a fake war was planned to win that fort. In this way, Veer Singh and his men were sent to the fort to fight a fake war. But Veer Singh was not willing to see the insult of his motherland even in a fake war. Because Veer Singh's motherland was Bundi. He lived in Mewar because he worked in the army of Maharana Lakha. He turned that fake war into a real war. To save the fake fort of his motherland Bundi, Veer Singh took a vow with his companions that even at the cost of their lives, they would not let the state of Mewar be established on this fake fort. The soldiers of the Hada caste started fighting with all their might and were overpowering the soldiers of the Maharana. Due to this, the soldiers of the Maharana were unable to establish their authority on the fake fort. But in the end, Veer Singh sacrificed his life to protect the fort. At that time, the Maharana of Mewar tells Charni that he is feeling remorseful for Veer Singh's death. He says that due to his false pride, he has not only taken the lives of the motherland but also of many innocent warriors. Will Rao Hemu of Bundi and every Rajput of the Hada clan be able to forget this incident of today? At the same time, Rao Hemu enters and says that the Hadas of Bundi have been with Mewar in both happiness and sorrow and will continue to do so in the future. Veersingha's sacrifice has taught everyone to respect their motherland. At the end of the one-act play, everyone bows their head in front of Veersingha's dead body. Dear students, if you found this explanation helpful, please share this video with your friends so they can also benefit from it. I've included links to summaries of other lessons in the description. Be sure to check those out as well. For more lesson explanations, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.